The rumors are finally over. Season 19 of Heartland is no longer a maybe, it's happening. And this time, all eyes are on Nathan. He was once seen as a side character, but the new season is giving him something bigger. A legacy. And fans are already asking, what does this mean for Amy, Lyndy, and the entire Heartland ranch? Heartland Season 19 is now confirmed, and fans across the world are celebrating. The announcement came through trusted sources, with cast members like Amber Marshall sharing their excitement online. According to her posts, Season 19 will be all about moving forward, rebuilding trust, and healing old wounds. These themes are deeply emotional, and they match perfectly with Nathan's quiet but growing presence in the story. Filming is already underway. Crews return to the familiar locations in Alberta, and several behind-the-scenes photos have hinted at returning cast members and a few new faces. But what stood out the most was one unexpected detail. Nathan is back, and he's no longer just in the background. According to production leaks, his character is set to play a major role this season. One insider even described his role as transformative, saying he'll take on more responsibility and even face new emotional challenges tied to Amy and Lyndy. While Amy remains the heart of the show, Nathan's storyline is clearly being expanded. In the early drafts of the season's episode titles, fans notice hints like second chances, what remains, and his word. These phrases suggest that Nathan's voice, decisions, and past will be deeply explored. The team behind Heartland has also confirmed that the season will focus on personal growth and generational strength. That means legacies both remembered and created are going to be at the center of the story. And Nathan, who has slowly gained the family's trust, might be building one of his own. Amy wasn't looking for love. She wasn't even ready for friendship. After losing Ty, her heart was full of silence and pain. But Nathan didn't show up to fix her, he showed up and stayed. And that changed everything. After Ty's death, Amy built a wall around her heart. Even as she cared for Lyndy and worked at the ranch, a part of her was missing. Ty had been her partner in everything, her dreams, her work, her life. No one expected her to move on quickly. In fact, many fans hoped she wouldn't. The love story between Amy and Ty was too strong, too real. Then came Nathan. T first. He was just a helper, someone around the ranch who knew his job and kept to himself. But over time, Amy noticed something. Nathan didn't try to fill Ty's shoes. He didn't push or speak too much. He respected her grief. He gave her space, but also support. Slowly, Amy began to open up, not with big moments but with small ones. A short talk in the barn, a quiet laugh during chores, a shared look of understanding when the day was too hard. Some fans felt angry. They said it was too soon. Others were hopeful, thinking maybe it was time for Amy to smile again. And through it all, Nathan stayed calm. He never asked for more than what Amy could give. That's what made his impact strong. He didn't rush her healing, he simply walked beside her. By the end of season 18, Amy's grief had changed. It was still there, but it didn't control her. She was stronger, more sure of herself. And Nathan? He wasn't just a background character anymore. He had become a quiet part of her story, someone who helped her stand on her feet again, not by lifting her, but by reminding her she still had the strength. As season 19 begins, fans are wondering, will Amy open her heart more? Will Nathan be part of her next chapter, not as a replacement, but as something new? The writers have left clues, but no answers. And that silence? It's making fans hold their breath. Legacy isn't just about the past. It's about who has the courage to carry it forward. Ty's legacy still lives in every corner of Heartland, but now, someone unexpected is stepping into that space. And no one thought it would be Nathan. Heartland has always been about family roots and the land that holds both love and loss. When Ty died, it left more than an empty space. It left a silence. A man who had shaped the ranch, loved Amy deeply, and became a father to Lyndy was suddenly gone. That kind of loss doesn't fade, it stays. It echoes. Season 19 is about that echo and who hears it. Nathan was never meant to be a hero. He didn't arrive with big dreams or loud plans. He worked quietly, offered help when asked, and earned his place one day at a time. But now, as the new season begins, The theme of legacy is taking the spotlight. And Nathan is standing at the center of it, not to replace Ty, but to continue something meaningful. There's talk that Nathan may become a guide for Lyndy, a steady figure, not her father, but someone who teaches, protects, and listens. Just like Ty once did for others. That kind of legacy isn't about blood, it's about presence. And Nathan has shown up when it counted most. More than that, Nathan represents a legacy of healing, of second chances. He reminds viewers that you don't have to be born into a family to honor it. Sometimes the deepest loyalty comes from someone who chose to stay, even when it was hard. Season 19 is expected to explore this more deeply. What does it mean to continue someone's legacy while being your own person? Can Heartland accept a new chapter without letting go of the old one? And can Amy trust that moving forward doesn't mean forgetting? Nathan isn't trying to wear Ty's boots. He's walking beside them, and maybe, just maybe, he's starting a path of his own. Every step forward comes with a choice, and sometimes even peace brings new storms. Nathan may have earned their trust, but season 19 won't make things easy for him. In fact, his hardest test might still be ahead. Heartland is a place of calm, but behind its quiet beauty are deep emotions and old wounds. As season 19 begins, Nathan isn't just part of the ranch, he's part of the family story. But not everyone has fully accepted him, and not every moment will be gentle. Early reports hint that Nathan will face pressure from the outside and within. Tim, known for protecting his family with strong opinions, may begin to question Nathan's deeper role. Lou, always thinking ahead and making tough calls, might worry that Nathan's growing presence could shift things in ways the family isn't ready for. Even Amy, though more open than before, may find herself unsure about how much to let go and how far to move forward. At the same time, Nathan's own past might come into play. Season 19 is rumored to explore more of where he came from. Why? Does he keep his emotions buried? What pain has he hidden behind that calm voice and steady work? One episode is said to challenge him with a decision that could pull him away from Heartland or force him to fight for his place in it. But the most powerful part of this conflict might not come from others. It might come from within Nathan himself. He spent so long proving that he's good enough. But now, with people starting to believe in him, he'll need to prove something even harder, that he believes in himself. This season won't be about easy answers. It will be about facing fear, speaking hard truths, and choosing love even when it hurts. Nathan may be tested like never before, and how he responds could shape not just his future, but the future of everyone around him, because growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens in fire. And in season 19, Nathan is walking straight into it. The screen may be quiet, but the fans are not. As season 19 draws closer, the Heartland community is split, some cheering Nathan's rise, others warning it's a mistake. Love him or hate him, everyone's talking, and that means something big is coming. From the moment Nathan appeared on the ranch, fans had opinions. Some saw him as a peaceful helper, others saw him as a shadow trying to replace Ty. And now, with season 19 confirmed and his role set to grow, the debate has only gotten louder. Social media has turned into a storm of mixed emotions. On one side, fans say Nathan has earned his place through quiet loyalty, respect for Amy's space, and his bond with Lyndy. They see him not as Ty's replacement, but as someone building a new chapter. Hashtags like #TeamNathan and #SecondChanceLove are popping up in fan posts everywhere, but others feel uneasy. They believe Amy's story should stay closed romantically, that Ty's memory deserves silence, not someone new filling the space beside her. These voices are just as passionate, using hashtags like #OnlyTy and #LetAmyHealForever. And for every comment supporting Nathan, there's another asking the show to slow down and remember what Heartland has stood for. Some fans aren't taking sides. They just want to see where the story goes. They've noticed the writers are being careful, moving slowly, dropping hints, building tension without rushing romance. These fans are curious, not angry. They want growth, but they want it to feel real. And then there are the wild theories. One group of fans thinks Nathan will propose to Amy this season. Another group says he might leave halfway through. heartbroken after a major argument. A few even believe a secret from Nathan's past will be revealed that changes how everyone sees him. Nothing is confirmed, but everything is possible, and that's what keeps people watching. What's clear is this: Nathan is no longer a background character. His choices now matter, and the way fans are reacting shows just how deeply Heartland connects with real emotion. Whether people are ready to let him in or not, Nathan has become part of the story, and everyone is waiting to see what he does next. Not every legacy is written in stone. Some are built quietly, step by step, by those who never thought they'd matter. And now, with Heartland Season 19 on the horizon, Nathan stands on the edge of something no one expected, a future that finally includes him. The road ahead for Nathan isn't clear, but that's what makes it so powerful. Heartland has always been about the quiet strength of people who stay, who try, who show up even when everything feels broken. Nathan is becoming one of those people. And now, for the first time, the story might truly start to revolve around him. Season 19 is shaping up to be a turning point, not just for Amy and her family, but for Nathan as a man finding his place. Writers have dropped hints that Lyndy will play a larger role in the emotional center of the show. That likely means more scenes with Nathan, perhaps showing him as a quiet guide, someone she looks up to, someone who's simply there. Those kinds of moments don't need big drama to matter. They matter because they're real. But what about Amy? That's the question fans can't stop asking. Will her heart finally open again? Will she and Nathan find something more than friendship? More than comfort? Or will the show take a different path, one where Nathan learns to lead, even without love? There's also the possibility of Nathan facing a test that separates him from the ranch. A new job, a family emergency, a past he can't outrun. The show has a history of giving characters space to leave and return stronger. If Nathan walks away, will Amy miss him enough to fight for him? Or will it be Nathan who finally chooses to stay for himself, not just for her? In the end, this season may not give all the answers, but it will ask the right questions. What does it mean to grow after loss? To belong without forcing it? To carry a legacy without erasing the past? Nathan doesn't need to be the next Ty. He just needs to be the best version of himself. And in Heartland, that might be exactly what this family and this story needs next. Some people are born into a story. Others fight to earn their place in it. Nathan didn't arrive at Heartland as a hero. He stayed quietly until one day, without anyone noticing, he became part of its heart. As we head into Season 19, one truth becomes clear. Nathan's journey is no longer about proving himself to others, it's about proving he belongs, even when the past still echoes in every barn door and sunrise. The story isn't asking fans to forget Ty. It's asking them to see that healing is not betrayal, that moving forward doesn't erase what came before. Heartland has always shown us that love is not a single moment, it's a choice, made again and again, in the quiet hours, in the hard decisions, and in the people who choose to stay. Nathan made that choice. Every time he helped Lyndy, every time he stepped back to let Amy breathe, every time he stayed when it would have been easier to leave, he chose this family. So what happens now? Maybe Amy finds love again. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe Nathan becomes a father figure, or maybe he leaves and returns when the time is right. That's the beauty of Heartland. It grows with its characters. It allows space for real pain, real change, and real redemption. Fans may disagree about where the story should go next, but they all care deeply. That's because Heartland isn't just a show. It's a place where broken people find strength, where silence is answered by kindness, and where legacy isn't just passed down, it's built slowly by people who dare to care. And now, for the first time, Nathan is one of those people. Season 19 isn't just a new chapter. It's the moment we stop calling him a newcomer and start calling him part of the family. Nathan didn't arrive with a plan. He didn't ask for space in the hearts of Amy, Jack, or the audience. He just kept showing up. That's what makes his journey so powerful. He never forced his story. He let it grow. Heartland is not about perfect people. It's about real people finding strength, even when it hurts. And that's what Nathan brings to Season 19. A new kind of strength. One that doesn't shout but listens. One that doesn't replace but respects. As this new season begins, we don't know where Nathan's path will end. But we know this: he's earned the right to walk it. Whether as a friend, a mentor, or something more, his place at Heartland has been quietly carved, moment by moment, choice by choice. The legacy of Heartland has always been about love, family, and finding peace in the unexpected. And maybe, just maybe, Nathan is the next story the ranch was meant to tell. Whatever happens next, the fans will be watching, not just to see what Nathan does, but to feel what he means. Because sometimes, the quietest characters leave the loudest marks. And this time, his story is only just beginning.